Should I check out any of the buildings or clock? That clock tower is rather worse for the wear. Speaking of clocks, I've got just the puzzle for you. Admittedly, it concerns a more modern type of clock, but never mind that minor detail. What? 50? That's how many I've got, basically. Okay, so are the numbers automatically oriented in the order that I find them in? Or am I happening to find every puzzle? Because I clicked on the clock on a whim. I didn't even know there could be puzzles. Imagine a digital clock like the one shown below. How many times will the clock display 3 or more of the same number in a row over the course of a day? In case you were wondering, the clock in this puzzle shows time on a 12-hour scale, not military time. Fuck. 3 or more of the same number in a row. When you touch the answer space, the input screen will appear for you to enter the answer. Okay. So just type in a number that could be up to 3 digits. Okay, so at some point it's going to be... Okay, let's get the first digit out of the way first. So the first digit can only be a 1 or a 0, and it's never going to be 3 zeros in a row, so it has to be 3 ones in a row? Let's see, I'm gonna have to take physical notes. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Ah. It's gonna show the taskbar, I guess. Okay, whatever. Okay, so... So 11, 0 through 11, 9. That's 10. So that's 10 times right there. Let's see. With that digit out of the way... Right? So that's... Yes, that's 1 through 9, so that's 9. Or is it that one was 0 through 9, so it's 10. 3 or more of the same number in a row. Yeah, that means the middle 2 digits have to match either the left digit or the right digit. Okay. And at one point it'll be 1111, but that's already accounted for by the first number. So that should be good. So it's 19, maybe. Let's find out. 19. Submit. How wrong am I? Give it another shot. Are you sure you haven't forgotten a few possible combinations? Also, don't forget that you need to double your total to account for both AM and PM. Fuck. It's a good point. That's a good point. Fuck. What if that's the... See, so I had 19, So 9 times 2 is 18, 30, 38. Forgot about it. I forgot about the PM. They knew exactly what I did wrong. Unless it's still wrong.
Well, here's my guess.
Uh-oh.
I was sure I had it.
Well, we're down 10 points. Okay. How many times will the clock display 3 or more of the same number in a row over the course of one day? So the left digit can only be 12. 1 through 12. Oh. $10 o'clock. So 40 times? I'm really effy about guessing over and over again for obvious reasons because you keep losing points. But I think that might be it.
Well, here's my guess. I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. 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 Are my numbers right so far? 10, 10 through 10, 19. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's 10 numbers. I'm not insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the version that has 3 zeros in a row would be 10 o'clock. There is no 20 o'clock in a 12-hour calendar. Ah. Ten, 11, 12. It'll happen for all 12 hours. It says 3 or more though, so when I'm counting the 11, 10 through 11, 19, that'll include 11, 11, so that one doesn't count. So 9, 10, 11, plus 10, 21, 42. But I keep finding one more, which makes me wonder if I'm, you know, for obvious reasons, you'd wonder if I've just, like, screwed up and missed another one, and then should be checking for that now. 42. Come on. Shit. As mentioned earlier, this digital clock works on a 12-hour digital system. That means you'll cycle through the numbers twice a day. Therefore, before you submit your answer, you need to double the number of times you found AM, PM. I had to pay a coin for that? You already told me that on the fail screen. That's a waste of a hint. You didn't tell me shit. That was a premium currency. Not a premium currency. What an unhelpful thing to say after you've already told me in the other screen. Alright. My first real hint. Maybe. You probably have already picked up on the combinations like 1, 1, 1, and 2, 2, 2, but finding the less obvious combinations is what makes up the real meat of the problem. For example, do you remember to include 10? Did I remember to include 10? Yes. Cool, so not helping that much. 12, 22 is an easy combination that's easy to overlook. Also, have you thought about 11, 2? Yes! No, this is all my exact thought process. All these hints were useless. Okay. Why am I wrong? Hang on. No. No! Everyone's gonna see. Oh, no. Alright. There is no 66 o'clock. What am I doing? What am I doing? Alright, so that takes us to 7. Not 11. Which takes our total to 17. Which takes our total to 34. Oh no! Didn't even blink at the idea of a 99 o'clock. I swear to God. Alright, well. Here we go, buddy. Right?
How does this sound?
Okay. Oh. Starting episode 2 off with some shame. I definitely should have got this on my first try, honestly. Mostly re-explaining the same thing. Yeah. The hints didn't account for the idea of me being as dumb as that. Precisely the answer I was looking for, Luke. Well done, my boy. Doesn't look like it's going to open anytime soon. Barrel, trash, poster, window. Appears to be a clock tower. Guess I'll just look everywhere, you never know what they're gonna say. There's something very curious about that tower. Oh, this one? Do not trust the barrels, they contain secrets. You can't go in buildings because Lady Dolly is expecting yous. But you can do everything else and solve a bunch of random puzzles for people that are outside. They really don't want me to go the wrong way. It's weird because there's so much side content, but also you can't do the other side content. Professor, look at that man standing in the street. He's blocking the path up to Reinhold Manor. How terribly rude. Perhaps he'll move for us, but I have a feeling he has no intention of doing anything of the sort. He's not blocking shit. This place is huge. They got square mileage out the wazoo. I know I'm talking like this. These things are everywhere. On one hand, I used hint tokens, but on the other hand, none of them gave me new information, so I feel like I still haven't used any hint tokens. Just pretend I collected fewer of them. Hold up. Never seen you two here before. What's a couple of fresh faces like yourselves doing here? We're here by invitation of the Reinholds. Now if you'll excuse us, we have business through the gate. Business with the Reinholds, is that so? Something's strange here. Yeah, you're a fishy pair. I don't trust you, that's for sure. But I'll let you pass if you can solve this riddle, see? Just to warn you, it's a tough one. Isn't gonna be easy, is it? No way, definitely not gonna be easy. Gonna be a real hard puzzle. It's gonna be so hard. 40. Lightweight. We're gonna add this drinking game. Here we have 8 small weights that all look the same. However, one of the weights in the group is slightly lighter than the rest. Using this scale 2 times, you can find out which of these using the scale 2 times, you can find out which of these weights is lighter than the rest. So which weight is the light one? Using the scale 2 times. So the scale just says which side is heavier, right? So... using it twice. Do I divide them into sets of... I'm thinking the trick is probably to have 3 separate groups. Because you can leave some unweighed. And the ones that you don't weigh can be challenged against each other. If I do 1 through 3 on the left and 4 through 6 on the right and weigh them against each other, it'll tell me which side is lighter. And then I know one of those 3 is lighter or heavier. But then 7 or 8, if the 2 sides are equal, then 7 or 8 is the lighter one. And so I could weigh 7 versus 8. So that's great if the answer is 7 or 8, but it's not great if the answer is in the first 6, right? Because how am I going to weigh the 3 remaining ones? Oh, same process, right? I do the same process where I leave one of them out and weigh the other 2 against each other, and process elimination means that that's the third one if they're the same. All right, so that, yeah, the first idea I had was still the good idea for the rest of that. Okay, so toop, toop. So these 3 versus those 3, and if they're equal, I check these ones, and if they're not equal, then I check them this way again by dividing into the 3 groups. Them's the heavies, and our goal is to find the lightest one. So we're gonna measure 1 through 3 now. The lightest weight is 1.
That should do it.
Ta-da! I did the thing. I feel like the speed at which I solved that makes up a little bit for forgetting what time is. Ah! That's right. I did it already. So I know my own thought process. I said it out loud for everyone. Hey, not half bad. Pretty sharp bunch, ain't ya? Pair of good sharp apples, you 2 of you. So, have we satisfied you? May we pass now? Course you can pass. Move along, and you better make sure to give my regards to Lady Dahlia. I'm hoping that since they're like riddles, where you input an answer at the time, that they hopefully won't give me lights out at some point. But this is exactly the genre of game where every puzzle is unique, where you would threaten to dip into every elder puzzle. That one might have even been a bit of an elder puzzle, honestly. I imagine either they'll creatively avoid all of them, or most of them, or they will literally do all of them at some point, because like, we gotta have more puzzles. Look at you, buddy. A few posture problems. These are a lot of unique backgrounds. The garden's big, but there's not much to look at here. It's like... Wow! Can you imagine living in such a massive place? No. I was born in 1990. How fucking dare you? And just who might you be? My name is Layton, and this is my assistant. We received an invitation to visit Reinhold Manor. Ah, yes, yes. Oh, we've all been expecting you, Professor Layton. But, you'll have to excuse my skepticism. Can't trust anyone these days, you know? Time to do the puzzle where there's like a dog and like a chick, and the dog will eat the chick if you leave him alone, so you gotta put him back and forth across the river or something. You know, that one. For all I know, you could be just another hooligan in a top hat. So how do I know you're the real Layton? You hear that, Professor? The nerve of this fellow. Surely you aren't going to go through with this after an insult like that. Now, Luke, settle down. Sir, are you saying that you'd like to test me to see if I am the real Professor Layton? Precisely, Professor Layton. Now, if you don't mind, would you please solve this puzzle for me? It literally is! Wait, I was joking! I just saw the boat. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're doing elder puzzles in this game. I say elder puzzles, but I've done this like once in a video game, so it's not like one of the egregious ones they use constantly. It's not Lights Out or Unblock Me or whatever. But still, I'm like, I've definitely done this puzzle before in some variation. Get the 3 wolves and 3 chicks seen below to the other side of the river while obeying the following conditions. No more than 2 animals could ride the raft at the same time. There must be at least 1 animal on the raft in order for it to move. If more wolves than chicks stay on either side of the river, the wolves will eat the chicks and you'll have to start over. You can move the raft as many times as you like, but this feat can be accomplished in as few as 11 moves. What? No more than 2 animals can ride the raft at the same time. There must be at least 1 animal on the raft. If more wolves than chicks stay on either side, the wolves will eat the chicks. I don't understand. What am I missing? 11 moves? Can't I just do 1 wolf and 1 chick at a time? 3 times and then it's over? There has to be 1 animal on board. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Restart. Not what I tried to click on. So what's wrong with this? Oh. Gotcha. Yeah, there has to be an animal on the raft to move it back. That's why I can't. Okay. Well, I can't leave the chick. I think. I guess we'll send it back. But this leads to me dying, right? Oh no. Okay. How do I ever lose Pickerats in this one? I can't, apparently, because I've already failed. Okay, so... we can't send 2 chicks. I guess 2 wolves. And bring back 1 wolf. I'm actually having a surprising amount of trouble getting past, like, the first step. So if I send 2 chicks, then the remaining chick gets eaten. But if I send 2 wolves... but sending 1 chick is pointless, right? Do I bring back the wolf? Nope, because I instantly lose that failure. Alright. Shit. I'm having trouble getting any progress here. Okay, so if I send 2 chicks, then this one gets eaten. But if I send the wolf and a chick, then this one gets eaten. But if I send just a chick, then they match up. But then I could have just sent that chick in the first place, basically. And I can't send this wolf, because then that gets eaten. So the only thing I can do now is send the chick again. Like, that gets you eaten. That's really paralyzing. Why am I not getting this at all? Let's see. You can't send 2 chicks because he's even freaking out. Like, oh my god, what are you doing? They immediately start reacting like they're in a bad space. And that will kill them. So this kills them instantly, but if I send the chick, that's what I've done before, and that never works either. This is surprisingly hard. I'm just fundamentally not getting how to start the puzzle somehow. Setting 2 wolves, 2 chicks, or a combination of them all seems like a bad start. But sending 2 wolves. That's an approach I haven't tried yet, I guess. Yeah. If I send 2 chicks, then kind of just not making any progress at that point. If I send 1 wolf, then it eats this one. If I send 1 chick, this one gets eaten. So I gotta send 1 of both, I guess. And then do some hat swapping. Because now all 3 chicks are on the other side, so they're just safe forever. I guess now I just gotta get all the wolves over. Oh, did I just get the ideal solution? That's 11. Hey! That's the fork I was missing. It's funny because some puzzles you have so few inputs that you're just like, what am I missing? Like there's literally like. There's a part where I have seen 2 choices, and there's a 3rd choice, and I just haven't noticed it, apparently. Where is it? And it's like right there, but where is it? I think I said that this puzzle was first invented 1,000 years ago. I made the mistake of skipping it because of how, you know, it's explaining my own solution at me, but actually there's trivia sometimes, so I'm a little too fast on the trigger there. Oh ho ho! Do excuse my earlier rudeness. Let me show you the manner. Everyone's waiting for you. Everyone? I was under the impression that Lady Dahlia was the only person expecting me. Right this way, please. The wolves and chicks. It is funny that I just was like, it's a boat, they're gonna hit me with that puzzle. They did, they hit me with exactly that puzzle. Wow, look at those flowers, they sure are pretty. Indeed they are. I'm sure someone put a lot of work into raising them. Oh, that reminds me. Would you like to hear a puzzle about raising flowers? You bet, Professor, let's hear it. This game's gonna make me terrified about secret puzzles, and people are gonna be pulling their hair out about the ones I miss or something. The flowers are a puzzle? Alfred and Roland have been hired by a farm to sow flower seeds. They've been assigned a 10-acre plot of land and split it in half. Y'all got tricked into doing homework for a job, for a video game. I mean, like, I'm with you, like, I'm into this stuff, but it's like, I'm amused by the fact that this is probably people's childhood, and that's why they, like, wanted me to play it, and so on. And it's like, I'm just imagining some of these people, like, being mad about the homework they were getting that was probably so similar at the time. Alfred and Roland have been hired by a farm to sow flower seeds. They've been assigned a 10-acre plot of land and split it in half so they can each work independently. Roland starts from the east and Alfred from the west. Alfred can plow the land at a rate of 20 minutes per acre. Roland takes 40 minutes to plow, but sows seeds at 3 times the speed Alfred does. If sowing seeds on the 10-acre plot pays $100, how much of that money should go to Roland? That's interesting. So I guess the idea is that each of them can only sow seeds once they've finished plowing, is the implied element of how this logic works. So this person's going to, if we work it into fractions, I guess, this guy is like, he takes twice as long, so that, which would imply that he makes half as much money. But then he sows seeds 3 times as quickly. So you're effectively tripling things at that point? Or at least he's doing it at 3 times the rate at that point. But he's got such a huge disadvantage because he's starting 20 minutes later. But we're not given the rate at which they sow seeds. Let me think about this. We're not giving an actual rate. I'm just wondering, does the plot filling up? I feel like the rate matters, doesn't it? Not just the relationship between them, but like the plot fills up at some point, right? And then they're done. And but they're working independently. Is this a trick question? Is all of this junk data? Is it just the fact that he I think it's just $50. I think it's just the fact that he has half of the acre, right? Is this are you doing a trick question, buddy? I'm gonna feel kind of silly if it's not, but it feels like a trick question, right? One, I feel like the actual rate at which they would sow seeds would be important to calculate how much they'd actually get done. Let's see. But at no point does the question say that each of them plows half, but then sows whatever they can reach. So the rule that they're splitting at 50-50 still seems to apply. And there's no limit of seeds. So you're never given like, they're gonna run out of seeds at this point, and that's why it matters how fast. Like, there's no... They never give us the context for why the speeds matter. It's not like, we only have this much time in the day, or anything like that. I think it's just 50. It is, yeah, alright. They're trying to trick me. I get you. It was all lies. Everything else didn't matter. Yeah, they did half the work, that's it. Yep. It's just junk data that you need to realize is irrelevant. Here I was trying to figure out the fractions. I'm like, all right, well, and I realized that it was, as far as I could tell, it seemed unsolvable, but I'm sure somebody else can think of something for it, because I have not taken a math class since college, and I've been out of college for a decade, so, solving problems via physical notes that I'm not even taking right now hasn't come up much. But, not gonna lie, the degree of fractions that would be involved in the solution I was poking towards feels like I might have gotten... I don't really know the intended age group. I don't know. The funny thing about this is that when I started playing video games in the first place, I started out by playing educational games, like 3rd grade adventure and 4th grade adventure and stuff. Well, no, I didn't play... No. I guess I should say I started playing PC games that way. Because I was playing, like, some young, like, educational games, so it's kind of taking me back a little bit. I definitely did not start playing video games via PC educational games. So I'm hearkening back to an early memory and then realizing, like, what? That doesn't make any sense. You were playing Ninja Gaiden in like, elementary school, as a kindergartner or younger, and it was unbeatable, because it was an impossibly hard game, but you were still playing it. You had a Nintendo Entertainment System, so never mind, disregard, whatever. Correct. Good thinking, Luke. No conversation about, like, I thought he was going to talk about, like, the lesson he was teaching me or something. Oh well.